okay. Are like shoulder pads and outfits just like a new thing? Because I just got this shirt at Zara and there's shoulder pads in it. Also, I like tried to put on some lipstick and then it didn't really go very well. So if you're wondering what that is, that's that. In today's video, I want to ask some questions that I always wanted to ask other YouTubers. I think some of these things have been asked indirectly, but I've kind of compiled a list of some really juicy YouTuber type stuff, and I guess we're going to talk about it today. With that, the first thing I want to talk about is why I'm showing my face. I think a lot of people assume that I didn't show my face because I was just ugly or because I was 12. First of all, I'm so pleased with all the reactions from my face reveal, and I'm so flattered that you guys think I'm really pretty or really beautiful, and those comments literally made my day because I'm 19 and I love hearing that I'm cute. But also, I think the idea of praising someone for their appearance is not my favorite thing. Especially features that we consider beautiful change so much time to time, even area to area. Like the most beautiful person in America could be considered hideous by Korea beauty standards. Beauty is very subjective. The way I look at it, I was born with a set of features, and these specific set of features in society right now are somehow deemed to be conventionally attractive. So I am flattered that you guys think I'm really pretty, and I do appreciate it, but I just think it's important to remember that that's not really the main point. The main reason I never showed my face on YouTube, for one, when I started my YouTube channel, I was 15 and I was really embarrassed that someone at school would find it. So I just didn't show my face, and I saw my parents would say no if I asked them to start a YouTube channel. So I didn't ask them, and I just made my video, but I never showed my face. So I was like, they can't get mad at me for that. I actually used to change my voice at the beginning too. My sister used to help me because I was so insecure about how high it was. Yeah, so I just started my YouTube channel without showing my face, and that's just how I felt most comfortable. Even now, as I have to push the tripod higher and higher to actually show my face, I'm I don't want to do this anymore. A lot of it was insecurity. I get literally every single part of me is criticized. People hate on my voice. People hate on my hands. People told me that my hands look like a 9-year-old's hands. I don't know what to say. I'm sorry, I guess. I wasn't ready for my appearance to also be criticized, and I feel like PetTube is so toxic towards women in general, but especially about appearance. I know a lot of the most popular female PetTubers. You don't need to humble me. I know I'm not one of those people, but I feel like Emma Lynn Sampson, Emily Rose, Taylor Nicole Dean, the three of them especially got compared over and over again to each other, and I feel like every time any new female came into the PetTube industry who even somewhat resembled them, I don't even think they look alike. They just have lightish hair and they're white. So I'm not sure where all the comparison was. There's just so much hate and toxicity towards women, which I think shouldn't be tolerated. So I kind of just like my appearance not being a factor. Obviously I'm not white. I don't think people think that I'm trying to copy Taylor and how I look. I mean, I kind of want to. I love her Instagram. She has the coolest posts. I don't know. I just felt more comfortable without showing my appearance. And then I wasn't ready for it to be criticized and hated on. I know it's coming because I'm not going to stop making controversial videos. It is what it is, I guess. Another thing I always wondered is if it bothers YouTubers when one of their videos doesn't get many views. To be completely honest, this does bother me, especially in videos that you work really hard on and you assume that it's going to do very well. When it doesn't, I'm like, oh darn, I put all this time and energy into this video. And I'm always shocked at the videos that do well, because there's some videos that I throw together in 20 minutes and I just upload it to YouTube without even watching it. And those videos get hundreds or thousands of views. So I don't understand what you guys want. It does frustrate me a little bit, especially I feel like more educational videos never get that many views because people like drama, people like tea. So I just think it's a little bit sad. Yeah, it does bother me a little bit. Another thing that I've kind of been asked and I've kind of wondered from other YouTubers is if I intentionally clickbait videos. Now, I do want to clarify what clickbaiting is, because I think a lot of people throw the word around without understanding. So clickbait is when you advertise the video to be something that it's definitely not. For example, this video, if I had Logan's Paul face all over it and I was getting married to Logan Paul, or I just threw up a little in my mouth saying that. But if I had a video like that, that would be clickbait, because that's obviously not what this video is about. Something that would be exaggerated is my thumbnails on my Lennon the Bunny videos. Most of them are pictures of Lorelai and Lennon with some type of frowny face emoji, or some type of what's going on, or you're doing this wrong, or something like that. and those are pretty accurate representations of the video. I do talk about Lorelai, I do talk about Lennon the Bunny, and even though I wouldn't really call it hate, I think it's definitely more of a negative critique, which I accept, and I put that in the thumbnail. I'm not going to make a thumbnail with Lorelai and Lennon and a bunch of hearts around it pretending to be their #1 fan, when in the video, I'm giving them criticism. So I do think I exaggerate some of my thumbnails. I definitely wouldn't call it clickbait. I know a lot of people really dislike this, but in my opinion, you're so desensitized to seeing thumbnails because you see thousands every single day. It's also really hard to make a good thumbnail. I'm definitely not a graphic designer, or I don't have an eye for design, so I feel like a lot of my thumbnails aren't that good. But you're trying to capture an entire 20-minute video into like a tiny little picture. So I think you definitely do have to exaggerate, and you do have to pull some strings to make it interesting. Another thing I've wondered is if YouTubers kind of know which videos will get more views / make more money. The point I'm at, I can kind of gauge how many views a video is going to get. I know what my more popular videos will be. Anything with the rabbits does so much better than anything with the sugar gliders or the geckos. And surprisingly, most of my personal videos tend to do pretty well too, so I kind of expect that from those videos. But as for how much money a video makes, most of that's determined by how long you guys are actually watching the video. And there's some videos which I think are really interesting, but most people are just watching like the first minute. And there'll be some random video where 90% of you guys are watching the entire thing. So those videos end up making more money, which I definitely don't predict. Another assumption I get thrown at me a lot is that I think I'm better than other rabbit channels. Guys, I'm 19, I'm in college for math and computer science. I don't know anything about professional rabbit care. I can't even go to a rabbit rescue, guys, because my allergies are so bad. I can't even have my own rabbits. I don't know what I'm doing with myself. I'm definitely not an expert. I think the only adult rabbits I've ever held in my entire life are the 2 that I own. So I'm really not an expert of any kind. I think a lot of the bigger rabbit YouTubers on there do deserve their platforms, and they are very experienced and they're doing a great job educating. I think where people make this assumption is that in my Lennon the Bunny video, I said that Lorelai is not as experienced as other small pet tubers. I regret saying that so much. At the time I made that video, I did not consider myself a pet tuber, and I never really was conscious about how it could come across. I think I had 200 or less subscribers at the time, and I was uploading once a year. I was not even uploading consistently, so I didn't think anyone would see me as a pet tuber. And also, the idea that there's someone more experienced than Lorelai out there, that's just a fact. There's actually a lot of smaller creators on YouTube who are way more experienced than me and Lorelai, and probably all of us rabbit people put together. That doesn't mean that Lorelai is inexperienced or that she doesn't have knowledge, but I think it is important to recognize that there's other people out there who are smaller doing a good job. And I'm not talking about myself, but there's so many other small channels that are doing a great job. Actually, I think that most knowledgeable people probably aren't even on YouTube. They're too busy to make videos. If you want to talk to really smart people, go on Facebook, because there's so many people in rabbit groups that know so much. I definitely don't think that I'm better than anyone, and if anything, I feel like my content is a little bit lazy compared to what other pet tubers do. I don't understand how they have the time and energy to make all these huge productions. I'm just throw together an outfit and film a video in 10 minutes and call it good. So if anything, I think they're better than me. Another thing is if I make videos for the money. Now, I'm gonna be 100% raw and 100% honest. When I first started making YouTube videos, I didn't know you could make money. And then I kind of restarted my channel after I figured out that you could make money. I already had a bunch of videos up and they weren't getting views at all. But my theory was I already have all these videos made on my channel. If I can just get to my channel to be monetized, then all the past videos are going to start getting views and I can make money without having to really do anything. I don't know how much the plan worked because I feel like you definitely have to be consistently uploading. I also have reached a phase right now where I probably would have taken a break from YouTube. I kind of do hobbies very sporadically. I'll be all in for a couple months and learn everything I can about it, and then I just don't touch it for a year. I kind of felt like I was getting to that point with YouTube these past few months and I just didn't want to make content. But what really got me through was not the money, because it's actually not that much money, sadly. But what really motivated me to continue is all of you guys, because I love talking to you in the comments, and I actually miss you guys. When I don't upload for a few days, I'm like, I wonder what this person is doing, and I wonder how they've been, and I wonder what's the update on their rabbit that they told me they got in the last video. So I actually make videos just to talk to you guys, which I know sometimes they're kind of thrown together last minute, but I just want to get something out so we can chat. So I'm trying. Another assumption I get is that I always wanted to be a big pet tuber. When I first restarted my channel, I think I kind of did. But especially when the numbers start going up, it's really overwhelming. For as many people there are that really like you, there's just as many that really hate you. So I think that's been very scary. Just like a slap in the face to realize that you're not always going to be super likable and not everyone is going to find things endearing. I think it's really funny because something that someone loves about you and is their favorite quality can be a reason that someone else can't stand you. You know what? If I could stop my channel from growing, I would do it because I think TikTokers can go private. I want to do that because I love my community. I don't want anyone else here. I just want you guys. We don't need more people. We're happy the way we are. And the very last thing is if my friends and family know about my channel. I don't really have that many friends. I think I have 2 people that I talk to. So none of my friends know about my YouTube channel because I'm shy. I don't even know how I'd approach it. I'd just be like, hey, by the way, I make videos on the internet about my rabbits and I get a lot of hate because I talk about popular pet tubers and I just get attacked. So I don't know how I'd approach it. Yeah, I don't know. It's so weird to tell your friends, and I don't have that many close friends. I don't even think that many know that I have my animals. I think everyone knows about the sugar gliders because I talk about the sugar gliders a lot. I hate talking about rabbits because every time I bring up my rabbits, someone has to tell me a story about how they had a rabbit when they were 5, and it always ends with the rabbit dying in some very morbid way. You know what? I'm gonna make an introduction for you. Hey, I have 2 rabbits. Oh really? That's awesome. I had rabbits when I was a kid, but we kept the rabbits outside and the rabbits had babies, and then we had 10 million rabbits, and then my dad made stew out of them. Cool. I really like my rabbits though. I don't know. I feel whenever I tell people about rabbits, I get the most morbid stories, or stories about their evil, vicious rabbit that terrorized them as a kid, and I don't know how to respond. It's probably because they were doing something wrong, more than likely. Or they're just we have a rabbit and it eats dog food and lives in the shed outside. I'm that poor rabbit, can I please come rescue it for you? I don't tell my friends about my channel, but my family does know, obviously. I feel I'm way too close to my parents. I need to back off sometimes because they have 0 space because of me. I just spit, that's so gross. My family does know about my channel. My sister watched my videos. She watched it premiere, which I thought was so cute. And she was a little bit offended that she wasn't a bigger feature in the video. Yeah, my family knows about the videos and they're really nice and they're really helpful with my animals. A lot of you are wondering if I'm going to be showing my face in every single video coming up. Definitely not. I kind of like how it is when the focus is on the animals. Again, I'm so flattered to get comments about my appearance and they make me feel super happy. I would rather the attention be on the rabbits or the cute gecko. This is so much cuter than this. I don't know what you guys are talking about. The gecko. Yeah, I don't want the emphasis to be on my face and my appearance. Again, I think the PetTube community is pretty toxic towards women. And also, I'm not going to be gritty in every single video. Half the videos I film, I'm in pajamas with a hair mask in my hair and look super ratchet. I definitely don't want to change my channel content too much. And as for why I finally showed my face, I always wanted the emphasis to not be about my appearance, but the more and more I try to hide my face, I was still wanting to make content reaction videos and Q&As and assumption videos, and the more and more I try to hide my face, the more and more emphasis there was on it. There were so many timestamps of accidental face reveals. I think I literally posted a community picture with my face in it and I had to delete it because I was so stupid. There were so many random things like that. And I think most of my loyal subscribers already knew what I looked like, and I didn't want there to be so much speculation about it. There wasn't some huge mystery reason that I was hiding my face. I just felt it would be easier to come show it. I don't hate how I look. I'm not pleased with every single aspect of my face, but also my mom and dad gave me this face, and I love this face because of it. Would I get a nose job still? If someone pays for it and someone helps me through recovery, why not? Just kidding. I don't know. That's a pretty good deal to pass up. I think I would think about it. But no, I like my face. I'm grateful to my parents for giving me this face. This is so random. Bye guys. Geico says bye. He's literally evil. We need more videos of him. Just can someone make me a compilation of him attacking me? I'll send you the footage. I don't even know what a compilation is. I don't know why I said that. Okay, bye.